Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today I've got a 10-minute Pilates session for you, which is excellent if you haven't moved your body in any kind of Pilates fashion for a while. So we're going to be in relaxation position. All you need is a nice mat or a carpet and something just to rest your head on. And we'll start lying down flat on our backs with our knees bent and our feet hip distance apart. So you can feel how your weight is going down through the back of your head, the back of your rib cage and the back of your pelvis. We're just doing a few little pelvic tilts here to rock back and arch away, just to start warming up through the lumbar spine and getting it nice and smooth and free. This is a lovely one to do first thing in the morning, especially if you suffer with an achy back or you've been sleeping in an unusual bed, just to get yourself feeling a little bit more free and easy to start the day. So let's just move around and come through into our neutral position. So you're neither imprinting your lumbar spine and you're not overarching. Let's check that our knees and feet are hip distance apart and take our arms down by our sides. So we're starting with a nice easy rib cage closure. So with your palms facing down, your shoulders relaxed and your jaw relaxed as well. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, we float the arms up directly over the shoulders, reaching through the middle finger, and take them back behind you as far as you can without popping your rib cage up. You might not be able to go very far for the first few, that's totally normal, but just make sure you don't pop your rib cage. I'll show you what that means. You take your arms back as far as you can arch your spine and pop your rib cage, but we're not keeping in neutral spine and pelvis. So make sure you don't go to that point just yet, and bring the arms over. We'll do 6 more of these, maybe getting a little bit further each time. Bring your toe muscles down and in to keep that lovely strong back. And again, exhaling to take your arms back. Inhaling to bring them up and over. 4 more here. Lovely. So maybe just wondering whether you're getting a little bit further each time. And our final couple here. Last one, up and over, reaching through. Inhale and down. Let's take our attention to our legs and hips now, starting with a single leg slide, keeping our feet hip distance apart. It's really nice to put your hands on your hip bones for this one, just to give you some feedback about what's going on. So nice breath in, and then breathe out. Slide the leg away, reach through the heel to take the toes up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then draw back in, keeping your body totally still. This is a great one for your awareness of your neutral spine and pelvis, and it's lovely to stretch out your hamstrings. And you can really feel on this one whether you've got any imbalances between the two sides. We're doing our best to keep our hips level, so I'm just using my fingertips to help me work out what that is. And a couple more times to each side. And our last 2 now. Final one. Sliding through and draw back in. Now we're going to add in a rotation. So we're going to slide the leg, keep the body totally still, and then rotate the leg open. Then either keep it open and draw back and in, or you can slide, rotate open, then rotate back and in. It's up to you. Again, keeping our hips nice and level, slide, rotate in. So you're now combining that leg slide with the rotation of the hip, and just using your deep core muscles a little bit more. So waking them up gradually here. Go 2 more times like this to each side. And again, slide, rotate. Final one. And last one now, slide, rotate, back in, and through. Well done. Now double checking your neutral spine and pelvis, arms back down by your sides. We'll go straight into a single knee fold, and then this time, instead of taking the leg down straight away, we're going to bring the knee up and then draw it around in a circle to release it back to your start position. You might like to have your arms slightly wider for this one. Just gives gives you a little bit more stability, and you get that beautiful circling of the thigh in the hip socket. Might also get a big crack going on as well, like I just had. Open and through. And I'm still using my core muscles to keep my body as still as I can. And again, up, open and through. Let's go 2 more times to each side. And again, up, open, through. Last one to each side down. And final one, up, open, circle round and back to start. Good. So ideally you're still in neutral spine and pelvis. If you're not, just go forwards and backwards a little bit until you are. Double check your legs are hip distance apart. Maybe walk your feet slightly closer into your bottom. Take your arms down by your side, ready for your spine curl. That's all ruched up, never mind. So starting with a deep breath in, wider deep into your rib cage. Then we're going to start to breathe out as we rock back to imprint our lumbar spine. Press evenly through left foot and right foot and begin to peel your spine off the floor, bone by bone by bone, squeezing your bottom as you raise up. So you're trying to make sure both your hips are level, using your arms on the floor for support. Take a breath in here, and then bone by bone, melt back down onto the floor, nice and slowly, back through to your start position. Good, let's go. 3 more times. Roll back. I think it's about to rain. Lifting up, bone by bone by bone. Pause at the top here and lengthen down. 2 more times like this. Nice and smoothly. Roll back. And lengthen down. And one last normal one like this. All the way up. Lifting up. Pause. Melt back down bone by bone. Now we're going to add in a little hip movement here. So we're going to roll a bit back, pressing evenly through left and right, and then lift our right hip, lift our left hip. So you're just moving through, rotating your spine, keeping your hips raised. Last one, using your glutes and the legs to help you back through to center and melt back down. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in here. And roll back, lifting up bone by bone by bone, pressing through your feet, opening up through the front of the hips. Lift, 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 lift. 2 more times. Lift, lift back through to center, melt back down onto the floor. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to do 4 more spine curls here, and this time add in a big arm circle. So we're going to open out through the front of the shoulders. Big breath in and roll back. Lift up bone by bone by bone, making sure the weight is even through left and right foot. Arms up and back. Big circle around and melt back down 1 bone at a time. Imprinting the lumbar spine and coming back through to neutral. And again, roll back, lifting up nice and smoothly. Keep your hips high. Press your feet away from you. Send your knees away as well. Enjoy that arm circle. We'll go 2 more times. This time the arm goes the other way. Breathe in. Roll back. Lifting up nice and smoothly. This time, circle your arms around. Bring them back over into your ribcage closure, keeping your hips high. Lengthen down. And we'll do one last one like that. Roll back. Lift up, pressing it through your feet. Circle through your arms. Bring the arms back over. Arms down by your side. Breath in. Melt back down, bone by bone by bone. Back through to your floor, your start position. Let's just finish off with a little knee opening from side to side, just to ease out through the hips. Keeping your hip bones nice and level once again. Final one here. Opening out, back through to center. And then any way you wish, you can come up through to your seated position and set yourself up here. Great, so sitting nice and tall now, weight down evenly through your sitting bones. Relax your shoulders down, take your arms out, take a breath in, and then let's bring our arms all the way up. Big great big stretch, press the air away. Let's go one more time, all the way up, reaching through, lovely stretch, press the air away, and give yourself a nice clap. Well done, great job everyone. I hope that really woke you up, made your body feel nice and loose, and set you up for the rest of the day.